Hello everyone, my name is Rachita Mathur, currently working as a legal intern at LEXCLIQ. So today I'll be discussing on a topic, role of judiciary in COVID pandemic. So the WHO has declared the COVID-19 as a pandemic. All spheres of human life have been affected as well as the judiciary. There are various challenges which are being faced by the judiciary during this pandemic, as judiciary has many roles before the pandemic as well as during the pandemic. So during the outbreak of COVID-19 in India, various rights including the fundamental rights are being infringed by the central as well as by state government. So the role of judiciary in protecting the fundamental right during the COVID-19, the Indian Constitution provided many fundamental rights to its citizens like fundamental rights and various other rights. These fundamental rights are being provided in the part 3 of Indian Constitution, but all these rights are not absolute in nature. Sometimes these rights got abrogated, like in case of emergency. There are some other fundamental rights which have been affected due to COVID-19 pandemic. First is the right to move freely throughout the territory of India. This article is being provided in part 3 as Article 19 Clause 1 of Subclause D, but during the lockdown period in India, this right has been taken away by the government to stop the virus spreading more. The second right is the Article 21, which provides that no person shall be deprived of his life or personal liberty except according to the procedure that has been established by the law. So right to life has been interpreted as right to life with human dignity in case of Maneka Gandhi versus Union of India, but this dignity has been compromised during the lockdown like death by walking miles without food, providing food and shelter to the needy migrants, etc. So the role of judiciary in providing timely justice during the COVID-19. As we all know that justice delayed is justice denied. So when the justice is not given timely, then we can say that there is injustice or the justice is being denied. So during this pandemic, all courts are being closed to stop the spread of this virus, but due to this pandemic we can't stop the justice to be given to people. So all the high courts and Supreme Court use a digital platform to get rid of this problem. All hearings are being done digitally through a video conferencing. This is a very important and a positive step which has been taken by the judiciary to provide justice to the people. But this system need to be more accurate. So the role of judiciary in COVID-19 testing and providing healthcare services. We all are aware about the importance of COVID-19 testing. So the WHO has emphasized on more and more testing of COVID-19 and has asked all the other countries to focus on testing, especially in red and orange zones which have been marked by the government. The testing helps to identify the situation of virus, but in the country like India, it is not that much easy to do testing where the population density is 382 per square kilometer and the chances of transmission is also more in this density. The high price of testing in the private labs made many weaker sections to avoid testing and keep their condition as secret. But in this context, the Supreme Court has asked the private labs to do a testing free of cost for the people which belongs to economically weaker section class. In this way, the judiciary play an important role in providing healthcare facility to the needy. So the role of judiciary in constitutional morality during the COVID-19 pandemic. As we all know that judiciary plays an important role while ensuring that in any way the constitutional morality get compromised by the action or inaction of the executive. During the pandemic, we all have seen that many actions like not very well planned lockdown in the country and inaction like initially being lack to migrant laborers from side of both central and state government has resulted in compromising with the social, economical and political justice. In this context, judiciary should play its role by monitoring the government and ensuring its citizens' social, political and economic right to its citizens. That's all for the day. Thank you.